name's James Neal, and I'm here once again with Ian and Gemma on the Big Scuba podcast.
Great, welcome to the Big Scuba podcast, and we are sitting in the Auto Trail Expedition 68 XL for a change at the Go Diving Show.
And this is our 10-minute interview, starting now.
Yeah, so welcome to the Big Scuba podcast. Do you want to just tell us a bit about yourself?
Oh wow, that's always a tricky one. I'm an avid scuba diver, UK scuba diver. I like wreck diving in particular. I quite like the deeper wrecks. I particularly like the sort of blue water wrecks where I can see the wrecks. And that's primarily because I'm very much into underwater photography and I like to be able to see what I'm taking a photograph of. Bit of cave diving, which I enjoy as well. I enjoy writing about the dives. I like to do a few editorial pieces and a few features for the magazines and such for. And I'm a brand ambassador for a number of brands, including Narc 90 actually.
Yay!
Yeah, and they are the sponsor of our podcast. Yeah,
They are indeed. And I've been here and had a chat with John this morning. He's given me some goodies which I'll be writing and blogging about
brilliant.
shortly.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's a great show so far.
Yeah, very busy too as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be here all weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I'm already starting to lose my voice, so
You're not the first person we've spoken to.
apologies if I'm starting to croak and all the rest of it.
Yeah. So what does being underwater mean to you?
Oh crikey, being underwater, what does it mean to me? I'm of an age where I grew up with Jacques Cousteau on the TV. Hopefully those were the repeats, so I'm not quite too old yet. And it kind of means everything really. It's very much part of my identity as a person nowadays. I always wanted to dive because I grew up with that on television. I was told I couldn't because I was asthmatic. The understanding of all of that changed over time, and eventually I was allowed to dive. I spent a number of years diving, and then I had another medical event that tried to keep me out of the water, which was in the form of a brain hemorrhage. That kept me out of the water for a year while I went through the initial recovery of that. And the desire to get back in the water was what really drove my recovery and what really pushed me and got me through. Because I basically said, if I can't dive, you might as well put me down. So it does mean an awful lot to me. When I say, I take some pictures and do a bit of editorial sort of thing, I'm probably doing it a bit of a disservice. It is everything. Yeah, absolutely everything.
That's amazing. Because, like, you know, for that to me, you often hear that phrase said quite a lot, but for you actually feel that connection with the water, and that is something real. Yeah, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. I feel at home more so underwater than on the land.
We've just been watching a company in the show with one of these covers that go on a mobile phone, so you can actually use your phone.
Yeah.
Not just like there's several out there, but actually communicate with the phone, with the outside world when you're underwater. And I think. Really, I don't really want that.
No, I wouldn't.
That's my whole escape, isn't it?
Definitely.
A dive and get away from that.
I like the peace, the quiet.
Yeah.
Having had a brain hemorrhage, I suffer with all the noise, so I can't filter it all out.
Yeah.
So walking around the dive show, it's just constant.
Buzzy, yeah.
And that's life. It's modern life all the time. Phones pinging and ringing and beeping and God knows
now
what all the
our cars
time.
do as well, don't they? Our cars
my
do that all the time
fridge
now.
and my toaster pings at me. It drives me mad. I can't stand it. It's like these things need to shut up.
Yeah.
So as soon as I'm underwater, all of that noise is just gone, and I love that. Absolutely love that.
I do too.
And I can think straight. It's great.
Yeah. So one of our other questions is just, can you name 3 people you'd like to take diving with you?
Can it be any 3 people?
Yeah, anyone from history? Or...
So top of that list would be Jamie Powell.
Yeah.
Then it would be Louis Chandler, his friend, and then it would be Jacques Cousteau.
Excellent.
Sadly, all 3 have passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 I knew in person, and thought a great deal of, one especially, and one was a hero. In fact, 2 of them were heroes, to be fair.
Yeah.
2 of them were heroes of mine, Jamie Powell and Jack Cousteau.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and have the memories as well of diving. Yeah. And then our final question is, if you could have a billboard to put out to people to tell them about the underwater world, what would you put on your billboard? Or would you put an image or a saying?
Ooh, that's really tricky. Explore the other 70% of the planet before you blow up the 30% that you're doing a very good job of ruining already. In fact, no, maybe I wouldn't say that. Maybe I'd say keep out of the water, because they're just ruining it already. So yeah, stay away, leave it alone, let the rest of us appreciate it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I honestly don't know. That's a difficult one to really answer. I think it would be great to encourage everyone to visit the aquatic realm, but I think our species lacks the education to look after it.
At the
So
moment, yeah.
Perhaps it should just be reserved for us that are fortunate enough to be able to dive.
Yeah.
So where do you think diving is going? Because when I'd say today, like you have been to several of these shows now, and I'd say this is probably the busiest this show has been, which is really good. Usually you can walk around the show quite aimlessly, you don't bump into anyone. And today, it's crowds. In fact, in the centre there's a job to, you're saying, excuse me, to get through. It's really busy and popular.
This is certainly the busiest go diving show I've been to. Last year was good.
Yeah.
Last year was busy, but it feels busier today than last year did. I'm here all weekend this time. It's the first time I would have done all weekend at the go diving show, because I had such a good time last year. I wanted to, make the most of it this year. It's probably as busy as some of the dive shows I went to 15, 20 years ago.
That's good, isn't it?
Do you think firms are doing enough, and the agencies are doing enough to not just encourage people, encourage youngsters to get into diving, but to actually stay and not go on to do other extreme sports?
No, I don't.
No.
If I'm honest, I think we could do a lot more, but I also think society's changed quite a lot. I think there's too much instant gratification.
Yeah.
Scuba diving, in my view, is a bit like skydiving. It's not something you should really dip in and out of.
Yeah.
You need to commit to it if you really want to do it. Yes, you can do a tri-dive. Yes, you can do a tandem skydive, but that's just experience grabbing. That doesn't.
Yeah.
You're not a skydiver because you've done a tandem skydive. You're not a scuba diver because you've done a tri-dive or discover scuba diving.
Yeah.
And I think there's too much instant gratification today that people don't want to put the effort and the work into it. I think that's something that we perhaps need to tackle a bit more.
Yeah, it's making it's the commitment to carry it on.
For me, diving is a lifestyle.
Yes.
It is an identity. It's what I do.
Yeah.
It's what I love, and we need to impassion the next generation with that same love and enthusiasm.
And it's easy to see with the demographic here today. There's not an awful lot of sort of 20-year-olds. No, and they're the people that we need.
Yeah, definitely. There are too many old folk.
Well, we said
we're
earlier.
rapidly
He was looking
approaching
at you
that.
when he said that.
I was thinking of myself. And I'm only 56.
We were having a conversation in the queue getting in earlier, weren't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been in the diving industry 15, 20 years now, and that's gone in a very quick time, and another 15, 20 years disappears as quickly. Then I will be a pensioner. I'll be in my mid-70s in 20
But
years.
we're young
so-
pensioners.
Yes, yeah, and
Active pensioners.
Yeah.
we, and the diving will keep you young.
We're all
so-
in our 50s here.
Yeah.
We're feeling young for our age, where generations ago, 50s would probably be regarded quite old.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. Not anymore.
I certainly don't think so. I think you're as older as young as you feel.
Exactly, yeah.
absolutely.
My knees feel like they're 80, but the rest of me's not
So
doing
do
too
mine.
bad.
Got to keep moving though, because if you
You
stop,
have.
they'll feel like they're
Absolutely,
100.
Very
and
quick.
diving's great. It takes the weight off the knees, and it.
We've got 12 seconds left. What do you think to the Auto Trail Explorer 68 Extra L?
But I walked in here and sat down, and I was like, wow, this is a bit swish. This is
Very nice,
a
isn't it?
little bit. Yeah.
Oh, and there it was.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Well done. You
Well
did
done.
well.
Yeah.
It's all right, wasn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
brilliant.
yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully I
great,
didn't
great.
cough too much.
No,
No,
it's
you're
good.
fine.